इंसान को इंसान तो ज्ञान ही बनाता है, सदगुरु ही है जो तुम्हें जीना सिखाता है, खाना भी सिखाता है, सोना भी सिखाता है, बोलना भी सिखाता है, सोचना भी सिखाता है। सब तरह की शिक्षा गुरु देता है। इसलिए ऐसे सदगुरु से प्यार ना करें तो और क्या करें? बोलो, करें नहीं मोहब्बत तो क्या करें? अब दीजिए। सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को छोड़ूं ना मैं कभी, छोड़ूं ना मैं कभी। तू ही तो मेरा स्वामी है, तू ही तो मेरा स्वामी है। भूलूं ना ये कभी, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को छोड़ूं ना मैं कभी, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को। हंसना तूने सिखाया है, जीना तूने सिखाया है। हंसना तूने सिखाया है, जीना तूने सिखाया है। आए कैसी मुश्किलें डोलो नहीं बताया है। कैसे भूलूं मैं बोल तेरा, कैसे भूलूं मैं बोल तेरा। भुलाया भी ना जाए कभी, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को छोड़ूं ना मैं कभी, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को। मैं कौन हूँ, ना था पता प्रभु कौन है। अंधेरा चारों ओर था, सच का पता जरा नहीं। पर्दा उठा अज्ञान का पर्दा उठा, अज्ञान का। ज्ञान वचन न भूलूं कभी, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को छोड़ूं ना मैं कभी, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को। अपने कर्म का पता नहीं, तेरे कर्म से जी रहे। महफिल में तेरी रात दिन प्रेम का जाम पीते रहे। सांसों में याद तेरी, सांसों में याद तेरी, ये ख्याल न जाए कभी, ये ख्याल न जाए कभी। सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को छोड़ूं ना मैं कभी। तू ही तो मेरा स्वामी है, तू ही तो मेरा स्वामी है। भूलूं ना ये कभी, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को, सद्गुरु तेरी शरण को। सब छूट जाए पर सद्गुरु का ख्याल, उसकी याद, उसके वचन ये नहीं छूटने चाहिए, ये हमेशा साथ रहने चाहिए। And if you remember the words spoken by the Master, if you remember the loveful glances of your Master, if you remember the teachings of the Master every day of your life, you will have a beautiful life and you will not fall in the trap of Maya, the unreal. Now your questions. Binita, are there practices that can be done to raise awareness about the transitions between waking state, sleep state? What should one do just before going to sleep? And these 3 days have been so beautiful and enriching. It feels like a miracle to be again in your presence. Okay. And you say, I really wish to heartily thank all the Swamijis. Plural, Swamis where? All the Swamis for the lessons on yoga poses, pranayam and Ayurveda. Good, good. Okay, what practices can one do? Two things are there. One is you do your yogasanas properly. Because if this physical hardware system is not functioning proper, then you cannot have your pranayam proper, you cannot have your japa proper, you cannot have your chanting proper. See, if you are aching and paining here and there and here and there, if your cervical is stiff and is paining, how would you sit tall? If your lumbar is paining, how would you sit tall? If your knees are hurting, how would you sit still? So we need to fix this body first. Some people say, oh, it is so difficult. No, it is not. When the doctors will do what they call knee replacement, hip replacement, is that easy? So use the one which God has given you. Nothing matches the real. The unreal is unreal. The real is protected. My very respected, loving Swamiji, Swami Buaji would, in 100, well, I was given a correction by Sanjaya yesterday that Swamiji was not 122, but actually he was 128 years of age. So this means when he was in ashram, the Rishi Chaitanya ashram Gannor, he was 127. And without using his hands, he would just flip-flop his legs and go into Padmasana. So soft and so flexible joints. Without using his hands. Okay, let's play the game. All of you who are sitting on the floor, without touching the floor, without taking help of any support, stand up. All of you stand. Don't use any support. No floor. Just like that. Yes. There you go. Jai ho, Jai ho, Jai ho, Jai ho. Good. Now when you sit down, then sit in Padmasana. Sit down. Sit down, Padmasana, without using your hands. And just joyfully sometimes when he is sitting on the sofa, and it's time to go out, and I will say, Swamiji, let's go. And he says, I'm old man, how can I get up? Okay, let me try. And somebody is going to come, Swamiji, can I help you? And then again he'll do the game, and up. 127 and he stands tall. Although I have one of his picture with me where he is holding my hand and walking. It is not that he needed my support, but it was just the love. He would just hold my Amma, and he held my hand, and we are walking in the corridor of the Bodhisattva and went into the garden. One very important thing, do your asanas very regularly. Make your asana practice deep and deep and deep. 2. See, until you can be aware of your limbs, you cannot be aware of the state moving from sleep to waking or waking to sleep. First you have to have mastery on your limbs. One time we were in Switzerland, we were at the Alps, Mount Titlis. And just jokingly, I said, do your Shirshasana here. And try to do Niralam for some time. Niralam means there is this support of the arms is also not taken. He said, it's snow. I said, that's the fun. Feel the yogi. You are a yogi. And do it over. Snow was too soft. So they removed their cap placed it there, he and one another person, they all went into Shirshasana. I said, now may you be blessed by all the yogis. You are experiencing something beautiful. When you do asana, it helps you to be aware of your limbs. Where your arms are, where your legs are, where your feet are, and the angles, very important. So when you sharpen your attention in your asana, then you can be very attentive when you will do your pranayama. And similarly, when you have a very laser sharp attention, then it will help you to do the dharana, to do the jap, like what you did this morning, the pranav. Mind isn't going anywhere because your focus is totally on the Om and totally on the breath. In goes breath and the Om, that's it. Third thing is do Yoga Nidra. Not before the sleeping time, not in the afternoon, not when your stomach is full, not when you are tired. जब भूख लगी हो और बहुत सारा खाना खाया और उसके बाद कहो जी अब हम योग निद्रा करेंगे, डोंट डू इट. निद्रा होगी, योग निद्रा नहीं होगी. रात सोने से पहले योग निद्रा नहीं करो. थके हुए हो निद्रा नहीं करो. पीठ दुख रही निद्रा मत करो. शरीर स्वस्थ होना चाहिए, शरीर विश्राम में होना चाहिए. और दोपहर की नींद लेने के नाम पर योग निद्रा मत करो. तो ऐसे टाइम पे योग निद्रा करो जब आप बिल्कुल स्वस्थ हो और एकदम ऊर्जावान हो. तो बल्कि अच्छा तो यह है कि 2-3 सूर्य नमस्कार पहले कर लो, फिर उसके बाद लेटो और फिर योग निद्रा करो. अब योग निद्रा को करते हुए में आपकी चेतना बार बार नींद की तरफ जा रही है और अपने संकल्प बल से आप जागृत रहते हैं. जितनी चेतना ये जागृत रहेगी और नींद जैसे पूरे लक्षण हम शरीर में ले आते हैं, शरीर को विश्राम में ले गए, पूरी नींद जैसी हालत में ले गए पर अंदर सो नहीं रहे. 40 मिनट के इस अभ्यास में अगर तुम उल्टी गिनती नहीं भूले, 1, 2, तुम बीच में सो ही नहीं गए. कई कहते जी अभी लेटे, अभी शुरू हुआ, अभी हम सुन रहे हैं, अभी हम कर रहे हैं, करते करते कहते फिर पता ही नहीं क्या हुआ, फिर एक ही बार आवाज आई, अब योग निद्रा से उठने का समय हो गया है. बोले हैं अभी तो शुरू हुई थी, क्योंकि बीच में तो तुम सो गए हो.